So Wuthering Waves have been getting a lot of attention recently, especially over the past couple of versions. I think the overall quality of the story and the quality of a lot of the updates has actually brought over a lot of people very interested in what Wuthering Waves is doing, but not only just potential players, but also potential people that could be interested in collaborations, such as big companies. And well, it seems like with 2.0 and rinascita just around the corner, a lot of big companies are actually squaring up to create deals with Wuthering Waves, and we've actually got some really cool and also some really weird collaborations that Wuthering Waves are doing that I just wanted to go through in this video and kind of show off. Because again, a lot of these are really interesting and I thought I'd just show them off because I really enjoy just talking about the advertisement of Wuthering Waves in general and how some of these collaborations could help to improve the game in the future. But before I get into this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy it, and also go to my Twitch where I'm going to be live. I definitely recommend going over there. We play a ton of Wuthering Waves and also react to a ton of Wuthering Waves and gacha content. It'll be down in the pinned comment down below or also in the description. I definitely recommend going over there. Just give me a follow and then you'll get notified as soon as I go live. But let's get back into the video. So the first post I want to talk about is from the Korean page for Wuthering Waves. Now, obviously, I don't think a lot of this kind of text actually matters too much. What they're kind of talking about is AGF 2024, which is something that I've talked about a lot on this channel. It's a massive anime and gaming convention, and it's probably one of the biggest ones in Korea. So again, this is very exciting, and Wuthering Waves is actually one of the main sponsors for this event. But obviously, you might be thinking, well, there's nothing new here. Obviously, you've already talked about this, so why are you actually talking about this in the first place? Well, it seems like they've actually released a ton of merch and stuff like that, which is actually coming to AGF 2024, which you can buy. Now, we're just starting off with one of the weirdest collaborations that I've ever seen, and this is a collaboration that's kind of exclusively at AGF, and it's a collaboration with AMD, the computer company. Now, as you can see here, the first item is a Camellya PC. Now, I think this actually looks really, really good. Obviously, you know, the splash art on the back, I think looks amazing, and I do think it's well designed. I do think they could have done a little bit more whenever it comes to the glass here. I think they've just used a PNG of the kind of, you know, splash art stuff that we see for the drip marketing. But again, it's not the end of the world. I do think it's like alright, and especially if you're like a Camellya fan, then having a Camellya kind of like branded PC from AMD would actually be quite cool. And they've done the same with Yinlin here as well. Again, it looks kind of cool. Again, they've got more like splash art stuff on the side. It would be kind of cool if they could have made like some actual really nice art piece or something like that, which they could have put onto the side of the PC or something like that. Again, I think it would look a lot better. And I think the concept artists haven't really helped out here because again, it looks like they've kind of just photoshopped it onto the side. And maybe it's just me working with all these PNGs all the time with thumbnails and stuff, but I'm getting kind of bored of a lot of the drip marketing art, and it would be something that I'd buy, but it is really cool that they are making this collaboration. Now, obviously, the PC itself does have some pretty good, you know, kind of specs and stuff like that. I think it's got an AMD Ryzen 7, I think that's a 7, and it's also got an AMD GPU in it, which is a 7700 XT, which again, very, very cool. And also, another one that really surprised me is the RX 7700 XT is also getting a Wuthering Waves version where you can get Camellya or Yinlin on the actual kind of back of it. Now, if you don't know, you can get like back plates for your GPUs, and it seems like they've added this to the GPU. Now, I actually did go and actually look up the price. It's 599,000 won, which again in US dollars is around about 427, I'm pretty sure it was said, which is actually a pretty decent price. Now, obviously, the actual GPU itself goes for around about $350. So again, you're getting about like $100 up price for having this kind of stuff. Now again, some people might say that's not worth it, but I do think because it's a collaboration item and it's very limited, I think that's actually a pretty fair price, and I think a lot of people are going to be very happy with their GPUs. Now obviously this is just the first page, and this is such a surprising collab to me, and I thought it was kind of funny. Kind of wanted to share this off because again, I think yeah, getting a Yinlin PC or something at AGF would actually be kind of crazy. Now we move on to some of the other stuff at AGF, which this time isn't a computer, and they've got a ton of different like merch stuff. They've got these like eye mask things, which again I think is really cool. They've got two versions for Camellya. I think like it's like they got some weird merch. Let's just be real. I do think they've got a little bit of weird merch, but again, I think these are like scents. I'm not sure if that's to do with the characters. It's supposed to be character scents. That would be kind of interesting. Again, I would have to look into that a little bit more. Again, it doesn't look like anything like super high quality, but it does look pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that's a mouse pad for the AGF kind of art. Again, that's really cool. We got a ton of acrylic stuff. Acrylic stuff is very common whenever it comes to gacha merch and anime merch in general. Even more acrylics. We got some postcards. Again, there is just a ton of acrylic stuff. And then also we got some like stuff like t-shirts. Again, this kind of design isn't like the best. I wouldn't like kind of choose it, but it is really cool. And I think a lot of people that do attend AGF will probably be getting some of this stuff, which I think is really, really great, especially for a lot of people looking to get into the Wuthering Waves kind of fan base and the kind of community. Then we keep going. We got even more acrylic stuff. Again, there is a ton of stuff that people can get here. And this was one of the main points that I brought up in my advertising video, if you guys have seen that, is that I really wanted to see a ton of items being added for Wuthering Waves, because it was a video from 1010 I think I watched, and they pretty much said they went to some kind of shop to do with like anime merch and, you know, gacha merch and stuff like that, and the main thing that they saw there was just Genshin Impact, and there's only like a little corner for Wuthering Waves. And I definitely agree that that is something that they need to work on. It's just increasing more merch and kind of stuff that people can buy in real life, which again, I think they've definitely done here. Now, obviously this is AGF exclusive, but there is a little bit more news that I will go into further in this video, which could actually help them further kind of produce even more merch for people to buy outside of a really cool convention like this. And then we keep going. There is so much. Oh my god. We got some stuff from the kind of summer outfits that they actually got. We got some keycaps for Changli and Jinshi. So if you like some kind of keycaps, then, you know, definitely go check them out. And then also we also like sliders, which is kind of surprising. You got the Jinjo sliders. That's kind of funny. Again, more shirts, mugs. There's like all of these kind of little things which aren't like super insane like a figure, but at the same time, it is pretty cool. And also they did include a lot of stuff from the previous pop-up that they had in Korea, which had the Shorekeeper and Yohu kind of skins and stuff like that. Well, I say skins, like outfits. And they have all of the merch that is dedicated to that there. We got like a Tacit Mark ring there, which again, very, very cool. I think it's a pillow of them. Oh my god. Or is that like a little tapestry thing? Oh my days. They've got so much. Like, I'm going to be real. There is so much here. And obviously, you know, some of this might not appeal to you. Some of this might appeal to you. And I definitely think this is an improvement on the kind of items that they've been bringing out. And then if we keep going, this is the last one. We've got some more acrylic stuff from pretty much whenever the game first released. We got some Jian and Yilin stuff and some pins and things like that. So they're pretty much reselling a lot of the stuff that we saw whenever the game first came out. So overall, I definitely think that they've got some really cool and interesting ideas here. And I hope that they do bring that to future collaborations and future stuff that they bring out. Now, obviously, as we can go over here as well, they do have a collaboration with Animate coming out soon. Now, obviously, Animate is a pretty big company over in the US and also in Japan. I think it's bigger in Japan, and they've got a lot of stores and stuff like that which pretty much sell, you know, a ton of anime merch and manga, stuff like that in general, which is really, really exciting. And they've actually got a collaboration, which they've got a merchandise pop-up event. Again, I'm really excited to see what that could kind of bring. Obviously, I'm over in the UK, so I'm probably never going to see this event, but it's really exciting that they're doing it over in the US, I think, and also over in Japan at the same time. And they've got some kind of silhouettes of some of the characters. Now, I don't really know what they're going to be bringing out, but it is cool that they're going to be bringing out more stuff. Now, it does say, and I was really hoping whenever I recorded this video, it says it would be coming out on November 28th. So it should be out by the time this video comes out. So if you guys want to go check that out, it will probably be on the Wuthering Waves page or on the Animate USA page. But it just adds to this plethora of kind of merchandise that they've been bringing out recently. And I'm just very excited overall for the kind of quality that they can bring. Now, obviously, you know, this is the kind of entry-level stuff whenever it comes to gacha and anime merch, so I hope that they do add some more high-quality stuff in the future. And also, we've got things like Shorekeeper's figure coming out in the future, which, again, I think is going to be a big hit among a lot of Wuthering Waves fans, because, again, he's just a very popular character, and who doesn't want a figure? Yeah, overall, some very exciting stuff, and I definitely think this means that Wuthering Waves have actually been capturing the attention of a lot of these bigger companies, including Animate, including like AMD and other companies like that. I also put up a post about Snapdragon. They've actually been working on some kind of new technology stuff, actually using Wuthering Waves as a testing ground. So again, it seems like these big companies are kind of noticing Wuthering Waves, which is very, very good. And it'll be very good for monetization and stuff in the future. And also just creating even bigger and better collabs, which maybe we'll even see in the game at some point. Not even just like an outside kind of pop-up event thing. Yeah, let me know down in the comments if you guys will get any of this stuff. Again, I do think that, you know, some of it could be improved on, but a lot of it I think would be very interesting. And it's absolutely perfect for something that would be at a convention. Again, let me know what you get, what kind of thing, maybe an acrylic thing, or maybe you want the Yinlin PC, which again, I just think is kind of comical at the same time. I know it's cool, like, I know it's supposed to be like a cool thing, but I think it is kind of funny. But yeah, that's about all I got. And if you guys did enjoy this video, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And as I said, go over to my Twitch, I'll be live. It'll be down in the pinned comment down below or in the description. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.